Welcome to this episode of Courageous Creativity, transforming your personal and professional life with indie life and relationship coach Amy Barnes.
Conflict is inevitable. How do you deal with conflict in a way that draws you closer together and create greater respect, greater intimacy, and greater trust? Wouldn't that be wonderful? You can do that. Move toward conflict, not away from conflict. Now this sounds really counterintuitive. Hey, why do I want to move toward conflict? Yuck, it's messy, it's yucky, it's awful. But if you don't, you're going to do one of two things. Either you're going to finally blow up like a volcano or a pressure cooker, and then you're both going to be so angry and so mad at each other that it could possibly destroy your relationship or destroy the business. Or the other is that you just keep quiet and don't say anything, but you get angry inside and you begin to get frustrated and mad at your partner. You can learn how to deal with conflict if this is not something that you naturally do well. It is a communication skill, it can be learned, and you can see a relationship coach. So I strongly encourage you to learn those skills to deal with conflict if this is something that you feel uncomfortable with. The second point is to be worthy of your partner's trust. If you're going to have conflict, if you're going to deal with stuff, your partner needs to know that what you're saying is true. I'd much rather have somebody tell me, hey, you don't look good in that dress, than for me to go out and say something, or hey, that's not good. And the people who I know close enough that can tell me those things, I really value their friendship and I really value them. A big thing to be able to discuss is to be able to openly discuss financial issues. Most couples would rather discuss sex than discuss financial issues. This is particularly important if there's any problems with finances or income in your business. I've known too many couples where one spouse, who's the one who's managing the finances, has not told the other about the problems until taxes weren't being paid, there were all sorts of liens against the company or other problems. And I hate to see that because that erodes trust, it can destroy the business, it can destroy your relationship. And if somebody doesn't tell me what's really going on, I can no longer trust you. And once trust is lost, it's something that's really hard to get back again. What's one of the easiest ways to get around conflict? It's to look for points of agreement. We get really rigid, we get really tight, and this is my way and this is the right way, and you're doing it the wrong way. But what if instead you said, okay, what are the points that we agree on? We both agree we want a successful business and we want to have a good relationship. That may be all you can start with, but start writing down a list of things you can agree on. And then you've both come from different points of view, from different ways of looking at it, and you can come up with solutions that are better than anything that you could possibly have thought of separately. And wouldn't that be wonderful to come up with creative solutions? And that could really move your business ahead. Click on the link below for 7 tips for thriving in both your personal and professional life. Now, what I'd like for you is to have a life of courageous creativity. Courageous creativity is having the courage to be fully yourself, to have amazing relationships and create a thriving relationship. And that's what I'd like for you, to live a life of courageous creativity.
Thank you for watching this episode of Courageous Creativity with Amy Barnes. For more great information, visit Amy's website at www.courageous-creativity.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Indie Biz TV Shows.